Hello, everybody. This is Elizabeth with Claire Brewington with Brightside Global Trade, and I am so excited to have Bruce McDonald. As everyone knows, High Point is wrapping up, but we're doing a few interviews, and Bruce works with designers. So, Bruce, tell me a little bit about how was High Point this fall, and what did you like, and what did you not like? Tell us everything.
Well, High Point's always a great show, and a lot of people fly in here from all over the place. But it was more unique this year insofar as that I felt for our community specifically, we had a terrific amount of merchant designers, meaning ones that really wanted to order and actually came in to do that exact thing. Unlike, I'd say, most High Point shows all throughout the years, there are many visitors, but there are not very many orderers. So that normally happens after the show. But this time around, there were a lot of people who actually wanted to have a purpose, and that was to buy while they were here this time. Smaller amounts of people, much smaller capacity. It felt almost alien walking the aisles, but at the same time, those who did walk them came with a purpose to buy.
And that's great, because actually the early research is telling us that this is perhaps one of the furniture markets this holiday, and that because people are home, they are actually buying furniture. So the retail numbers are really, really good, and so we haven't seen this in a couple of years. So the ones that are investing time, I think, will do well this Christmas. Yeah. So we'll be very positive about that. People are home and they need chairs and sofas and furniture. So tell me about the line. What are the colors and what can we expect this holiday season from Bruce Andrews?
So, we look back and reflect on everything that's happening that's trend forward in Europe. So I go every year to Paris, to Maison in January. It's the biggest show in the European Union. For furniture design other than the Milan show. However, it's the trend forward one, because at the same time in Paris, Deco Off occurs, and Deco Off is the fabric show. And that one in Saint-Michel dictates really trend of color and value of color. It's the same time as the men's fashion show in Paris. So it's a big, big show. And it's in in the various different Manon Canova, Romo, Dédar, Luigi Bevilacqua, all the very big names are there. Fortuny, the rest of them, as we all know, are always there. It's always interesting, and the European fabrics are always so exciting. And so I use those as a springboard really to develop what we're going to do for our show. In this specific show, I actually utilize the color persimmon as velvet walls in my showroom, as opposed to it being on the actual furniture, just because I felt that sometimes the American market feels the colors are sometimes a little too specific, and to make it actually still workable into their audience that we work with, they can see it plain, and then we can bring out our personal fabrics that we love and showcase for them what it is that they want to actually dress their piece in that they buy. So they'll go through quite a few hours looking at colors in our showroom, in our library of fabrics that we bring in across the board, whether it's Jim Thompson or whether it's Libico or whether it's Barbarossa leather, any of them. We actually give them the choice so they can customize their pieces personally for their clients or for themselves.
Yes, and I saw those beautiful designs, and I'll try to put that in a slide up front for my cover page. I love that velvety gray tones that you sent me some pictures of the sofas and the ones that are on your website. I thought they were just divine, so lush. So yeah, so I'm excited for you, and so you love designers, and designers love you. Tell us about any special deals, because there still are a lot of designers that didn't come to the show that probably will watch this video and would want to learn more about you. So tell us a little bit about how does a designer work with you, and how do they connect with you, and what are some of the show
Yeah.
specials? Will they still be around for a little longer, or will they end after the show?
Yeah.
What can a designer expect from
Well,
you?
you know, all our pieces a designer can always get from us at any stage. We do have the sample pieces that we had at market. Those pieces are always up for a big discount for anyone who wants to achieve a piece that is handcrafted here. Other than that, you can always join me up on and meet me on Bruce at bruceandrewsdesign.com, which is quite easy. The website is bruceandrewsdesign.com as well. And you can also follow me on Instagram at bruceandrews_. My cell phone number is a New York number. It's 917-689-0946. I'm very approachable to talk to, and we can go through anything that your needs are and cater to the values of what you want. Some of the people that we have love one or two pieces of ours, but want to extend it larger, make it bigger, add more pieces to it. We have the new Atmosphere sofa that we launched this market, which is really, it takes you into the next level of consciousness sitting on it. It's beautiful. It's 6.5 inches inside the frame of a memory foam by Schneider. And then of course, duck down seat feather cushions only. So no inner support foam. So it's incredibly deep and that's 4 inches of that. So 10 inches altogether. You're sitting in satin, I suppose you could say, really, in the Atmosphere. You can do those in any colors you want, in linens, in cottons, in any of the fabrics you feel like it. The sunbrellas or the kryptons or any of the other factors that will be protective for you or not. Libico, for instance, as much as it's a natural linen, and people don't realize it, that you can just spray white wine vinegar in a bottle that you can buy at the dollar store with a little bit of water onto it, and it takes up the stain anyway. So you don't need to have a high protection, and the demand at the moment is exceeding supply. Of course, made in China, most of the protective factor fabrics, and it's difficult to get them for 10 weeks. But the rest of the teams out there have it, and they have it, which is great, you know, and we can utilize it. So yeah, we work with people, we come to people, we collaborate with people, we can Zoom with people, we can send swatches of things that people like and love and have an idea of. We color choose finishes of woods and ash wood or mahogany and whatever you want, if it's gold leaf or silver, whatever, we do all that too. We're designing we have a Sebastian dining table under our Esme collection, and we have several people that have asked us this market, actually three. One wanted it oval, one wanted it as an 84 long, another one wanted it as a smaller round. Of course, it's diamond legs and they're incongruent legs, so they're not all symmetry orientated, which is a specific reason because I wanted it off purpose. But the design itself, we have to reconfigure because of balance and weights for a table like that. So each one is custom, it's unique, no one else has it. So that's what we're about. We love to cater to people who want that uniqueness. However, we are coming out with a new range of furniture for developing for this COVID experience going on. Villages where people are staying instead of in hotels, and they can actually hire a home which is going to be decorated out in our product. So we're doing it in 4 different quadrants: metro, which is modern, classic, coastal, and mountain retreat themed values, but they're going to have lovely fabrics like cravats and so on in them. And these will be for longer term care needs, for people who are working and transferred to other places like Asheville, and they're working as engineers from Germany on BMW or whatever. They can stay in these sort of places, and we're going to be working with a team that build these places to create that new COVID protective stay over experience.
Wow, that's an opportunity for any designer who wants to have their own style and customize pieces, and you're right there ready to work with them. That's pretty amazing because I know that designers love that. I mean, they would really want to reach out to you, and you're right there to give them that personal attention as well. So yes, I'm hearing a lot with Airbnb homes being done up by a lot of the designers. We're listening to the whole hotel changing its concept to being a home away from home. We're seeing homes being revamped this season. So I think this is a good time to be where you are. I think it is. It is. So I hope this video will reach a number of designers, and maybe what we can do, Bruce, is maybe we can later on get a group of designers and do a roundtable with you. I think that will be fun. And
Yeah, and I think that because of COVID and what's happening, a lot of people aren't moving across the country to jobs as a family. So what's happening is the breadwinner or one of the parties in the family are working, say medically or whatever, in hospitals that they are being needed in. And so it's changed the paradigms of home, away from home, and changed the paradigms of where you're going to be working and for how long you'll be working.
yep.
So yeah, it's a new world.
I agree. I know that, we'd never look at our chairs or anything because we be in the office all the time. And now when we're working from home, we're like, whatever happened? Everything has changed. So thank you so much for giving us your time on a very, very busy time. And I would like to wish you safe journey back to New York, I guess, and we shall connect with you maybe later on and do another interview with you. And I'd love to do one while you're in Europe as well. So let's stay in touch. And for those watching, this is Brightside Global Trade, and you can visit us 24/7 at www.brightsideglobaltrade.org. And we have an exciting buyers circle group. We've just started the Brightside Club, and so we meet on Mondays at 8 p.m., Wednesdays at 2 p.m. We do this every single week, so join us and tell us about your designs, and as designers, if you'd like to feature the homes that you just designed, the magazine is here for you. Thank you, and keep watching. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.